light rat or whatever.
I insulted their mother.
They didn't like what we were doing.
Sorry, had toddler with.
So the Army of the Light that were here to help take on the Void turned on us. Good.
Yep.
I missed which ones you guys had marked as Skull and X, so I cannot remark.
Blinded by the light.
So to clarify, since we have people running in other directions, so when we're moving and a big circle comes down, if you're facing the center, Cheney is going to go counterclockwise, or if you face the center, to your right. That way we don't all end up on opposite sides of the circle. You can also just follow their marks on their heads too.
Is there a reason why we need to stay towards the outer edge as opposed to going towards the middle, so we're closer to wherever Elephant Lady runs?
So the idea is that if we're not out in the middle of nowhere, Elephant Lady won't run all over everywhere.
Does she always run towards a person? Because she seemed to run to a place where nobody was, but I'm going to miss
there were definitely people over there.
Okay.
The understanding that Wrath was saying is that theoretically you can bait it, so if we're all in the same place, it won't go very far. Whether or not that is true remains to be seen, as it's only been one time, but that is the idea. Since not here yet, sorry.
I'm here. I'm here.
It seems to be a delayed bait. Like, it'll target your feet, and then if you move, she still goes to where the initial, I guess, spot was set.
Is Ed not in raid tonight?
No, he is not.
Okay. Who's next on the DPS list? Midgie? Okay.
Ready. I missed something. Addison showed me her toothbrush. Everybody ready? Okay. Spread out a bit. Running out. Dodge the shields. That's the word.
All the range should stack in melee.
Yes, please. A little bit so we can get the light. If we could stack on the bosses, that would be helpful. Spread out. Out of the circle, and then spread out a little bit, but also still soak. Dodge the hammers. These hammers hurt. Need a little bit more on the general. Spread out. Spread out. Out of the circle. Press for L, please. Spread out. Send. Want me to do that? Spread out. More on Sen at the moment. Spread out. Out we go. Dodge shields. Sen. There we go. 10 seconds, we can grab Kess. A bit more on the general when he gets back.
Yeah, Vivez.
All right, Kess, thank you. Spread out. Out we go. Spread out and also split the soaks.
She went far.
Regroup. Spread out a little bit. Defensives and self heals if needed. Lock rocks, etc. Out we go. Regroup. They're very even, so just keep them that way. Sen. Spread out. Sen. And out. Get the last one up here when we have our shield down. Kill them! That felt bad
Nicely
for a second.
done.
Very nice. All right, let's res the dead. We'll grab our picture and roll on loot.
I got 20 dispels off during that fight.
Dang!
Nice.
All right, just doing loot and then I'll.
Well, I mean, we did just kill 3 plate wearers.
Stand near row, but face the skull.
One of the plate wearers was wearing a male belt and cloth.
Technically, they can wear anything of their armor class or
It's
lower.
true.
We should have got the penalty though for not having all plate.
I feel like as far as council vices go, that was actually pretty easy. So maybe they did.
Okay, let's see. Wait for Luke to finish rolling. Must need to click a thing.
I'll be giving
Well,
the
Raph.
gloves to Midgie.
Okay. Take a look here. Alright, so I think that leaves Tan, Cass, Minji, Narissa, Rowan, Wrath, each with a piece of loot. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Do believe you click on the purple orby thing and it'll send you up here.
Yep.
All right. So last boss of the raid here. So it will likely take us a couple of pulls. And since I have not done this, it's going to take me a minute to get my legs under me. Even if I've looked at all this stuff, it often doesn't always click. So remember, if you have questions or suggestions and things, whisper me. I don't get overwhelmed with all the voices. We got 3 phases and 2 intermissions. In this first one, we've got the 3 little ads. Actually, they're not that little, and they're not quite like ads. They're all big and scary, but three big guys. I believe the idea, and correct me if I'm wrong, Tiggs, is we'll put one of you on Morium and one of you on Demiar, and then once one of you frees up the ad, we'll kills the ad, we'll go put you on the other one. I had that we just start on the right-hand side and go around, unless there was a reason to not do it in that order.
No, that's right.
Okay.
From what I've seen.
What was it? Sorry.
That was so. The group. So you each are on one of the 2 of them, but the group like starts with Morium. We kill him, and then we move to Demiar, and then we move to Voralis. So we get to move as a group from 1 to 1 to 1. We don't have to kill them all at the same time. They don't really move. So the Morium one has the tank buster. So tank's gonna get hit hard and does have a knockback, so don't get booped off this ginormous tall platform. Demiar has an interrupting tremor, so it interrupts people, so make sure that we are not casting when that goes off. And there is a 15-yard AoE we have to run out of for Voralis. Each ad starts out immune to death, so we have to hit it with one of the silver strike arrows to break the umbral teller and actually allow it to be killed. So if you are a player who gets targeted with the silver arrow, it's got like a straight line at your body, aim it at the guy. If once the guy's already been detethered, then just point them not at the group.
Play
I don't
monkey in the
believe it
middle.
matters front or I don't believe it matters front or back though either because the line goes the whole way across. Is my understanding.
So wait, we take the arrow through the void guy?
To each of the ads. So skull first, and then we'll do X, and then we'll do purple diamond.
I don't think you should go behind because you might get knocked off.
True. I'm just saying if you're on that side, I believe it goes both directions. So your little arrow, but
Okay.
I'm not 100% positive. We're gonna have little void droplet things. We just want to bring those on top of the ad that we're fighting, because the splashes from that increased damage taken from anything they touch. So stacking it up on the ads helps kill them faster. If you're a player and you get hit with that, healers can dispel you. So we're going to have the grasp of emptiness, which is a really interesting mechanic from what I can tell from my videos and notes. One player gets targeted with the attack, and you're then linked to like 3 different spots and a circle. And like when you move, you change the angle of the projectiles. So your goal is to move such that the projectiles aren't coming towards the group. Is the idea. I do think if they come towards the
Kill
group,
your
you can
friend.
dodge them. But we'll see. Void Expulsion is AoE to dodge and leaves puddles. Healers, the Null Corona is, I have in my notes, massive heal absorb. Like in all caps. So have fun.
When does it go out?
I don't know. It does
At
need to be
nighttime.
healed. And I think if, because it's so big, you can leave it on the person unless there's like imminent death, in which case you can dispel it. But the remaining absorb just jumps to somebody else. So don't dispel it unless the person's about to die, because otherwise you're wasting time with stuff. So
Also, it just makes it harder to heal at that point because the healers are going to have to track where it jumps.
when all 3 of those guys go down, we see the first intermission. Boss is immune, so our job is stay alive. We are getting sucked in towards the center. She's shooting silver arrows, and there are, I think, things to dodge on the floor. Don't die. When we get to phase 2, we get a Rift Simulacrum ad that's got to be tanked 25 yards away from the boss. The damage is copied between Illyria and the Simulacrum. So, like, if you've got multi-dot situation, dot them up. Tank's got to do a tanky swap thing. So healers, as you're watching, as the tanks get stacks, their stats are reduced by 10% per stack. So as the stacks go up, they're going to have less health and everything else. So it's going to get harder to heal them as their stacks go up.
So, what type of stats?
I think just all. It said reduce stats. May have to find out for sure.
So primary and tertiary? That sounds rough.
I don't know. We'll see. The Rift also shields itself with Cosmic Barrier. It does raid damage while the shield is active, so we just want to DPS down that shield so that our healers don't punch us in the face. We're going to have Undying Void Spawn ants that land and try to cast, interrupt them, and bring them to the group so we can cleave them down. And those also need to be hit with the silver arrows as well. Except now the silver arrows bounce between players, and the mechanic is essentially the same as a different thing in a different raid that I'm not remembering. But you know when you've got like one person and it goes whoop 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 whoop, and like you can see where it's heading from one to the other. It's like that, but it's a silver arrow, and we want to have the ads in the boop 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 parts. So their room is divided into 3 pieces by a volatile fissure. It will burn you if you step on those bright blue bits of the floor. So, why? I don't know, Addie. Then we'll have intermission 2 when the simulacrum dies. It's like number 1, but there are also orbs to dodge. In phase 3, we've got 3 sections of the room. And we now have 3 tethers on 3 players. From what I saw, except I don't really know, people said that it was a tank, a melee, and a ranged, but I thought it was random, so that remains to be seen to me. But those people need to stagger, breaking their tethers and breaking their tethers and yeah, you're very distracting and not killing the group. And when it's time to switch sections, you got to run into a blue feather, make sure you have the buff, and then you have to actively jump across the little gaping hole in the floor.
Well, this is gonna go well.
Right?
So it's a tank and spank.
Yeah, absolutely.
Sorry, can you repeat all that?
That's totally a tank and spank.
Yeah, I wasn't paying any attention at all.
That's
Well,
right.
you got
We're going to start over here on the skull, put the arrow on the skull. That's the first bit. I'm curious now how many what are these things? Umbrellas, parasols one can hold at once, because Vin has 2, and it's kind of awesome. Everybody other than Cheney
That
was ready,
seems broken.
right? Let us know when you're
Broken
ready, Cheney.
stuff in this game? No way.
Oh no.
Take those droplets to the ad. That's the projectile thingy.
I need a healer to stand
Oh, yeah.
closest to me.
Where are you?
Never mind.
Let's try that again. Can we res Wrath and try again?
Where is Wrath?
Over by the X ad. So more towards
Bring
me.
those void things to the boss. Bring those to the boss.
Yep. There we go. All right. We'll be moving to the second one. Same thing. Bring the void droplets this way. That's the projectile and the circle of bad.
So don't. Okay.
The new projectile. And then we go to the third one.
Don't pop the shield on the ads with the arrow until we're there. So there'll be extra ones that come out after we pop the shield the first time. There was no tank on the third one, and he was just AoE pulsing us.
Oh.
So the tank who's on the first guy's supposed to go to him after the first one goes down? Oh, okay, sorry.
We'll try again.
So you're supposed to put the arrows through the big boss.
Yeah.
Yes. But not the one in front of it in rotation until we're at that location.
It's kind of, if you haven't seen the projectile because it hasn't happened on you, it feels a little bit like drawing a bow. If that's not.
Well, it
if
happened
that's
on
not
me
helped.
and it blew me up. I was trying to figure out what had happened.
That is a great analogy, Ro. That
See,
is
it puts me at the
spot on.
start. It's rude. Oh, okay. You can just go straight there. I'm like, it's rude to put me back at the beginning.
They don't feel like using the checkpoint system.
Just out of range.
There's Jake's dead body. That's a healer situation. I think he's far away.
But it's also not hard to travel.
I think I'm not entirely sure, Lenneth. I think it has something to do with either the arrows or the tank not moving to that one after we killed the first one. We'll see if it gets fixed.
Like the silver arrow that comes out to pop the shield. So Morium will get first.
Right.
And then there will be another set that comes out probably before we move to the second ad.
Right.
That can just be shot off into the distance.
Right.
Away from the rest of the group. And then once we get to the second ad, then we can pop that shield. We'll have plenty of arrows. We don't have to worry about not wasting them type of thing. But
we don't want to do it on
one,
accident either.
Yeah.
That was like, okay.
On that one, the third ad, nobody was at, but the shield got popped. And
Gotcha.
he was just sitting there free casting AoE on everybody.
Does it take 3 arrows to pop the shield, or is it just 1?
I think it's just 1.
I think it's just 1 from my notes.
Okay.
Maybe it's 3 on heroic.
So if somebody's back there getting ready to pop the shield, I can just pop mine into Narnia.
Yep.
But Narnia,
Hopefully
because if
not
it goes the whole way, try to make sure we're not pointing our butts at Valeris too then. So
So, what do I actually need to go over to Varelius, or should I help DPS down the other guy?
no, I think my notes say to have the tank go over there as soon as this one's down. I don't know why, but that's what my notes say.
It's to help gather up the little ads when they die on the mini boss. It increases the amount of damage that they take. Yeah. So the more that are stacked up and die on the boss, and the faster we can kill them.
Okay. Let's try it again then. Not bad for a first try though.
Shoot, yeah, we almost made it through phase 1.
Yeah.
On first pull.
Yeah.
Then we would have been really screwed.
Shh.
I think you meant been really excited.
We pulled it already.
It's all right. Onward.
Apologies.
Happens. If the droplets are on you, bring them to the tank. There's the first projectile. I don't know who it's on though. It's gone. Okay. Arrows? There it is again. Still couldn't see a debuff on person. Okay, Demiar. The projectile looks like on Caliph. Okay, small little pink thing. Here is a healer. Oh, Cheney's. Oh,
Mm.
gotta leave it to a healer with Cheney.
Well, Caliph was in range, but I don't know.
I tried to get over there, but it was already a losing battle by the time I got in range of you.
We do not have a rest, so let's jump off and try again.
Zalatath whispers evil laughter to me.
I don't know how you can whisper laughter.
He just calls me pathetic.
I imagine it's just like Butthead from Beavis and Butthead laughing in your ear.
So that silver arrow or gold arrow we're putting through the boss, these sub bosses' shields, it kills you if you go through it.
Say that again, Sandu?
Well, the arrows that take off the shield.
Yeah.
If you go through that beam, you die. That's twice now it's happened to me. I wasn't standing in poop, and I wasn't standing on a rift.
Okay. I'm not sure if it was a combination of things. Nothing in my thing says it should automatically kill you, but I believe that it did kill you, but it shouldn't, I don't think, automatically kill you. It's possible it was just too much damage with everything else added up, but let's see what happens.
It's possible we might have to. Whoever's breaking the shield might have to say that if the arrow goes out on multiple people.
Oh, so maybe it was getting hit by two?
Oh, it's just one.
Oh, but I mean that person, like if the two people are stacked up, because there are two arrows that get sent out. Maybe that's the issue, is that people are getting hit with more than one.
Because I checked my combat logs and that's what killed me. Because I had the other arrow. I have two instances of the Silver Strike arrow.
Okay, so just make sure that only one of the people is on the boss, the other one moves to the side.
And probably use a defensive.
That's probably a good call. Who was going over to keep Wrath alive when we're on the first boss?
Me.
First out? Okay, Kess. So Kess is just going to stay permanently at Wrath's side. Who's going to follow Cheney over to...
I'm just always standing like in the center.
Okay.
Of the two zones, healing both tanks.
Okay, so that's good. I think we probably want one other healer probably to head over towards Cheney with that one. Kalis, do you want to do it, or do we want somebody else to do it? Okay, Flame will do it. And yes, important clarification. If you can't hit both Kess, your goal is Wrath. You can hit both, great, but if not, Wrath.
I'm mainly just doing it so he's in range for penance. As well as shields.
Synaxis is all? It's Caliph? I got this one, I think. Projectiles on someone, Sin. Hey, moving to Demiar. You grasp. third one. Make sure we bring those void droplets in. Out the bad. Back in. That was some nice stacking of that stuff there. That murdered him very fast. Phase 2. No, intermission 1. Sorry, intermission 1.
Oh, it's tilty.
It is. Okay. So this is keep yourself from the middle. Avoid the arrows and avoid the poop on the floor.
You want to soak the arrows.
Well, not everyone.
Not everyone, but
I think if you've got high stacks, you want to do them, so it'll clear your stacks. Okay, phase 2. There's the rift. And Ilaria. If you can dot them both up, do. Ads are coming in. Interrupt them to bring them in a little bit.
We swap now, right? Or no? Oh, I got him dead.
Shields on the rift. Res for Cheney, and DPS should be on the rift. So those void arrows, we got to get the ad in it so that we can actually kill it. Everybody's dead. But see that little ad? It has that little nightmare seed debuff on it. Have to get it in the arrows for that to be the case.
See, that's easy.
Yeah. Okay. So, from my notes, not that my notes always are the be all end all and I don't miss things, but it's not the don't do that, Ro. So I am not sure. The stellar emission is, I think, what was those stacking stuff. That's the raw void energy that arcs out from Illyria in the intermission every 2 seconds. So my guess is they just hadn't been hit with a stack, or maybe you also get stacks if you touch bad stuff. That stellar emission is the stacks that you clear with the arrows. But from my notes, there's nothing wrong with not hitting an arrow. Like, if none of us hit an arrow, nothing bad happens, is my understanding. It's just we use them to clear our stacks so we don't explode and die. I think.
How many stacks are too many stacks?
12 was definitely too many.
As a reminder, the healing absorb should not be dispelled unless the person with it is about to die and desperately needs real heals.
Yeah.
Some of those were jumping off of people before I could finish a regrowth cast.
Well, sadly, sometimes I dispelled a couple when they were low, but not when they weren't low.
Okay.
Yeah, there were a few of them that were coming in when it seemed like it had just freshly hit someone and they were still at very high health, and so I'd start looking at focus healing them, and by the time I get a cast off, it's switched to someone else.
So reduce the itchy trigger finger. And then in terms of the stacks, I think it's less about the number of stacks so much as your movement. So every stack you get increases the effects of the forced movement by 25%. So if you're like, I'm about to die, or I can't fight against the thing, then you want to make sure you're clearing your stacks. I don't have any sense what that feels like and what people are capable of.
How do you clear a stack?
So it's in that intermission. You're getting those stacks in the intermission, I think, from just existing. You clear the stack by getting hit with one of the silver arrows that she's shooting out from the middle.
By avoiding the blue balls
Right.
or the void balls. Okay.
Yes. Do all the things.
Do everything.
It also does boop you a good bit, which can be useful if you're getting too close to the center.
Could you repeat that? What boots you back? The balls do?
The arrows that
Oh, the
clear your
arrows? Okay.
stacks. The ones that clear your stacks do a knockback.
Because you'll get drawn to the center real fast.
Jason, you were next up on the rolls for the headpiece. I can change my headpiece if I need to, so I'm going to give it to you instead.
Oh, thank you.
All right. Did I do? I did not. Sorry. Here you go.
One other quick call out. If you're targeted by the thing where you have to move out of the circle and aim the beams, try to pick your place relatively quickly and then stay still so that
People
the
can
few
move.
of us that aren't in an ideal spot can move out of it. If you stay moving the whole time, it makes it much harder to dodge.
That makes sense.
And I just wanted to double check. So after his shield comes down, all subsequent arrows that are blue get shot out of the raid. Correct?
Yes.
Perfect.
Wrath, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good. Sorry.
Okay. Should we get those droplets to the boss? New projectile? Right. Next one. Interrupt coming in. Clear. We haven't gotten an arrow on her yet. Kind of a bit. 6 seconds. Interrupt. And then we'll have arrows. There we go. All right, next one. Stacks on that one were great. Bad AoE circle. Arrows, one on boss. Bad circle. All right, intermission.
Got there a lot faster, I feel like.
Yeah, we're getting better at that phase. Okay. Phase 2. Ads are up.
Okay, I think we can swap.
Try to get the little, see the silver arrows? We want them to go through the ads so we can actually kill them. Next time. Shield on the rift.
Do we want to do every rift slash or 2?
I mean, every 2. But you can also actually do it every arrow, and it should line up about right. Just
Okay.
missed one because we were slow on the other one. So do it on this one.
Interrupt on the void guys out in the middle of nowhere.
Swap.
Arrows.
And they'll actually hop to the person who taunts them, so you don't necessarily actually have to move, I believe. Okay, can swap.
Arrows. There we go. Oops. Tank's down. We do have 2 reses.
Can we go over the edge? This line?
Yes, it just hurts while you're standing in it. It does put a stacking debuff on you, but it will fall off, so.
Okay. Whoa,
Sorry, we resed you
look at
guys
that.
just to kill you, so.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool.
So
Yeah, the
how,
line hurts. The line hurts.
Yep.
how are we
Line does hurt a
managing the
lot.
poop?
Oh, so I was going to ask, does the poop go on people? Is
I
that,
think
or
it
is
targets range technically.
Okay.
Yeah.
But range can try to stand towards the edges.
And the idea is that we fill up the section, like one of the section with poop, and then move to a new section, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We pulled.
I tried to warn her.
There were a lot of voices I didn't even hear you,
Sure.
Caleb.
But yeah, I missed the answer. How are we answering? If there was one, how are we managing the poop in phase 3?
I mean, phase 2.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I meant.
on the healers. I mean, the ranged.
So we just hugged the old one.
What were you gonna say, Wrath?
We'll keep moving counterclockwise or to our right, and then the ranged can stay quote unquote behind us or where we were. That way, we'll always be moving away from the poop.
Okay.
And into the next zone, which we need to. Yeah.
So, like, if this, let's pretend that this was the section we were in, because it seemed like, we kind of started over here, but I felt like people were moving. I don't know. Maybe they were. Maybe we didn't start that far over. I don't know.
I won't
idea
go
was
all the
we'd
way
be
over to
moving
the
this
line.
way.
Yeah,
The
I
idea
won't
would
go.
be
Yeah.
we'd be start
That
putting
means-
poop over here and then
Right.
move this way.
Yes.
Right. So the range need to stand here, not over in the middle like we were doing.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Melandris. I was not watching the time at all.
So are we out of range
Really
to
low.
release?
Okay. I mean, you can, but healers should be able to reach you, I think, if we were to
So
do
there-
mass res.
there is during the intermission, if you get hit by the lines, it increases your damage taken. I thought there was something I got that did that. Maybe it wasn't that. I don't know.
So that's what Lance was saying. It was the stacking debuff from the intermission, but like it doesn't say that in the journal, so that's why I was confused. But if you put your mouse over it and found it, I believe you.
I was about to say no. I was just remembering. It was on me at the start of the phase last time. It's from being in the little ad circles. 'Cause it can go on us.
In phase
too.
1, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But that's just in phase 1, right? That's not the intermission. Oh, but some people had it as we went into.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. But yes, we are at break time, so I will put up our timer. We'll be back in 7 minutes. Okay. Back in 7.
Well, I gave the Albat form as long as I could, but I eventually had to go with the Glyph of Stars.
Yeah, I don't think I could look at that owl bat for long.
Well, Kella, I don't think you're on push to talk.
Yes, I am.
Well, then
As
you
to-
were keying up because we could hear you.
Oh, weird. Why would I be keying up?
No.
Oh, because I have to press Control click to select something because I use keybinds differently.
Gotcha.
And then left controls. Oh, well, that's annoying.
checking to see who's back. Lenneth is not ready, but that does mean he's here because he clicked the button. So, everybody's missing Cheney, Roach, Kella. That sounds delicious, Payana. Should definitely post a picture after raid. Well, Roach is back. Listen, Lenneth, who theoretically was here, Kella, and Cheney. Talking so much in the chat. Lost who it was. Cheney, are you back?
Yeah.
Okay. Kella, are you back?
You know who is back?
Yes.
Slim Shady?
Backstreet.
I know that song stuck in my head all night. Thanks.
You're welcome.
And Lenneth. Lenneth, are you here? Let's do food and we will do second half. Provided there is food, obviously. Lenneth is here. We're ready for food. Let's do it.
I'm pretty sure that T-Rex is drooling into the stew pot.
There's a stew pot. I'm like, well, I can see the steam, but I just couldn't see it under the T-Rex.
Second
No,
place, if you haven't already.
Tan, technically, all plants are edible. Not all plants are edible twice.
I like that.
Edible and chewable are two different things.
We got their food buff.
No, but I do like that line.
Yep. Now,
You can eat
Conjur's full.
most things once.
Yeah. Now I just want to give you things to try to chew, and that seems like a terrible idea for the poll. Just missing Chubby. Should I bring the void droplets in? Over to the next one. Void droplets on the boss. But not on your own feet. And the last one.
This Janie.
There we go. Okay, phase 1. I mean, intermission 1, obviously. Okay. Phase 2.
Remember ranged over its skull.
Yep, I put a mark down for us.
Thank you.
Don't walk off the edge, but put your ranged butts over here. And move out of the poop once it spawns.
Should be a swap.
Arrows should be coming in soon. Oh, Jenny did. $20. Can't hold tanks up that long. Okay, just kidding. Off the edge you go. What was that, Ralph?
I don't know. I was just thinking.
Okay.
I hit the key by accident. I'm sorry.
It's all good. That seems like a bad life choice, Azrat. Get a healer to mass res. Yeah, thank you. Don't forget you own a recuperate button.
Hot tip, if you release and just teleport, you don't need to recuperate.
Pshaw. Sounds like lies to me. Right. Let's try it again. Real, why are you getting all the bad pings?
I think I got some bad internet right now.
All right.
Spank it.
Fixes though. Spank it. I'm sure that'll help. Make sure we get those droplets up on the boss, and the more stacked up, the easier for the tanks to actually pull the boss into them. As they die faster. That was some good stacks. Res for Cheney. Those adds to the boss. Stacked up as possible. Beautiful stack. More of them up there. Okay. Phase intermission. Okay. Range are going to be headed to Skull shortly.
Can't believe I lived through that.
Range to Skull. Cheney is down. Why that came and slapped a healer in the back.
Can we just jump off?
Yeah, I suppose we got 40 seconds till we can res a healer.
Well, Cheney.
That's what I meant. Thank you for the res. You need to take a pull or two, Tyrell, to restart stuff. Don't think you're in danger of us killing it in a pull or two. Tyrell's going to try to fix their life. I think he'll be back in just a pull or two. Hate to make Ed hop in and out. Fuzzy pipe cleaners. Well, I'm always in favor of making Ed suffer.
Flame answered yes. So
I think we're all here. Droplets to the bossy toes.
Somebody has to hit him with it.
And we missed. We're going to have to do one more. Here comes the new set of arrows. Just got to hit the
I'm on it.
new one. All right. Thank you. To the new guy. That was very good stacking of those ads. You could do that every time. This would go a lot faster, phase one. I murdered you all, but I did get the boss, so probably wasn't worth it. On to the next one. Can we res Cresta? Bring those ads in. So close. It's hard to stack the stuff on with the big circle. There we go. Intermission. Now to phase one. Ranged over to skull. Watch the poop. Barrier coming in.
Don't do that. Yeah. Oh, I think I got. I can't get her. Oh, you're dead. That's why.
Anyone who's got even short ranged interrupts, if we can help get those void ads in, that'll help some too. Once they're in, they die pretty quick, and we just got to get them with the lines.
Are these things that need to be interrupted out in ranged, or are they in melee?
They kind of spawn everywhere. What I can tell so far.
I mean, I can drop a solar beam on an area, but that's not really effective as an interrupt at once.
See one that's out in the middle of nowhere casting, it's good to do it. But otherwise, just anybody who's got interrupts who can reach them would be great.
Gerald thinks he's good now.
Yep. Fixed his internet, hopefully. Right, recuperate.
Repair your gear.
Just missing L. First arrows in 10. New arrows in 10. Need one on the boss. There we go. New arrows in 10. Need one on him. Need one on him. There we go. All right, intermission. Range to skull. Bad poop. Arrows are in.
Oh yeah. Okay. Swapping.
Lines on the arrows on the ads next.
But you'll need to be on the other side of me.
Those arrows on the ads. Something bad happened in the middle there, but did get the ads. Didn't die as quickly as before. I found it. I do want to make sure we're getting those ads down, so. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure what's killing our tanks. I don't know if it's the other ads, because they do, if they don't get down fast enough, they do get like a 500% damage done.
Yeah, we're getting a stacking debuff that we need to swap, but they were figuring out the timing of the swap.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, which I think there's enough. It may have been that there was enough of a lag between when that cast starts when the arrow's finished that you ended up with 3 stacks, and that may just be like. So maybe we do need to go when the cast happens. I don't know. I know that when the cast happens is right when it goes to 2. I was watching that before. At least on the first one. I don't know if that stays true. But.
If you can see it, call it out, because I can't.
Okay. Yeah.
Please and thank you. The default UI is absolute garbage for tanks. So
You're saying you're not a garbage monster. Did you get the res?
My bigwigs is Frenched out, counting it down for me. So
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's the only way I hear it. If it's in English, I don't hear it.
Funny.
Thought you were spitting on someone.
it's like setting focus and looking for debuffs. They just don't show up in the default UI. But
that's
TBM and bigwigs can see them. I don't. Je ne comprends pas.
That was amazing just now.
Nope.
So disorienting.
Right?
So not used to having rogues.
That wasn't me.
Going for the shaggy defense, huh?
Surf up and behind. One on him. Heading to the next one. Interrupt.
Hitting
There.
One on him.
Last guy. Arrows, we can put one on him and then the rest can go out. Intermission. Skull arranged. Poop.
Swap.
Please, if you're where I want to be, don't be there. Because that happens.
Swap.
Kill the ads. Say put the things on them. Which means if you've got the little arrow thing, try to be still. Tank. In which case, do what you need to do. Arrows are soonish. These on the ads, they're about to start wrecking face.
Swap. Your thing hasn't fallen off yet. That was bad timing. That was bad. It's fine, though. We'll just... Mine? I don't know. Whatever. Sorry. I was not what... Okay.
I firmly
Like a little
believe
longer.
it was, and the tanks are figuring it out. I personally believe that the devs were like, you know what? These tanks have had the last 20 years too easily.
No, I believe that the key dev was dating a tank, and then they had a horrible breakup, and they were like, "Fuck you, man."
Yeah, that seems actual. Yes.
If they could make a teleporter that could handle more than one thing at a time, that'd be awesome.
Start. There we go.
Positioning is
25%
kind of
seems like a
important
pretty
here.
huge nerf.
So if you're leading me on the outside edge, you're baiting the poo-poo puddle out there.
Which is to say, always be on the clockwise. Be on the clockwise side of the boss, not the counterclockwise side of the boss. Right?
I
Is that
hear the
right?
tanks want us to put
Yeah.
clocks up our butts.
Or so before there's poop down.
That's not all they want.
I mean,
Ellie, you want to come this way?
so at the start of the phase, you should be near the line, and then as the phase goes on, you should be near the old poop as much as possible.
Sounds good. I suppose that's fine now.
Try something here.
Now that is Shroud.
And
That
that's
is not
huge.
Shroud.
Oh.
It's invisibility.
Yeah.
Please group for those clubs.
One on the boss. One on the boss if we can. Next one. One on boss. Just off to the side. Intermission. All right. Ranged to the timeout corner. I'm moving a little bit. Still staying behind the tanks. Arrows, if we can, to the little ads.
Is DPS supposed to stay on the rift?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll swap.
They
Kind of want to dot them both up to the extent possible, but I know melee
No,
don't have
it's-
long arms.
don't they
No,
share?
it's the shield. You want to focus the rift sky while he has a shield up.
Yeah.
You want Valyria going to third phase at 50%?
Swap.
Some more ads.
Swap.
Good news, the tanks lasted much longer that time.
I shuffled some stuff around to make it easier to spot some things. So
What did Wrath die before me, or why? I took a 2 million melee, and I don't know why. He Wrath died before me. That was bananas.
I think it was after.
Oh, weird. Because it was a melee from the Rift guy, which I think I had a Larry at the time, so that's really weird, but whatever. Maybe I was backwards on who I had. Who knows?
Their damage technically just gets copied to the other one, so it's best to double dot if you can. We do want Illyria at 50% when we transition to phase 3, but we don't want to leave the shield up too long.
It feels
Typically,
like
we'll
as
be
soon
on
as
the
we break
rift.
it, she just casts the shield again, or is it just dying too soon, or too slow, or? Because it does extra damage while it's up, but I feel like every time we defeat it, she's just casting right again.
Fair, that is how it feels. That is definitely how it feels. I don't know off the top of my head and can't find it in my notes quickly. I will try to find the answer for next time.
Okay, no worries.
There is a damage boost that occurs when they're close to each other, but it's a timing issue. They can be close, but not doing a certain thing, and it may be the shield. I don't know. I'd have to go back and dig into a couple details. And that may have been what got Cheney during the swap.
Oh, yeah, when he was empowered or something. Yeah, it must have been. Because that was an insane amount of like. I don't know how many times how much health I have. A lot.
500,000. You only killed you 4 times.
Yeah.
Well, if you were a cat,
You'd still be half alive.
First arrow's in 10. One on boss. Very good. On the next set, if we can book one over there, that'll help. Don't be in the lines if it's not on you. We need one on the bus. Stop moving. Everyone else just don't be in it. Perfect. Interrupt coming in. Next. Arrow one on bus. Bring droplets to bus. Hey, intermission. Phase 2 coming in. Range to our timeout corner. Oh, it's not where it's supposed to be. Apologize. Arrows are up. We can get the ads.
Oh, I lost him. I don't know why.
New ads coming up.
Swap.
Arrows are up.
Aim the arrow on the mobs.
On the little ads.
Swap.
The ads are up. Arrows are up.
Oh. Swap. Swap. Oh, I gotta write it on the
Arrows are up.
Danger.
I have an important question, and then we're out of time. When the arrows come up, is one always on the tanks?
That was the first time I'd ever gotten one.
Yeah, same.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's what I was trying to say, is they're hard to get out of the goo too, so hey, that's not bad. We were getting better. Saturday, the plan is to start in Dream Rift and then come back here once we get that one dead. So start with Dream Rift and then come back here. There's something else we were supposed to do Thursday other than go to somebody's house? Because I promised we'd actually go to somebody's house. Whose house are we going to?
I did a little new room stuff.
Ooh, all right. Nalu's house it is.
Y'all have a good night.
Do I need to do anything?
Yes,
or
have a good
Yeah.
night.
Can the whole
Night.
raid go in there?
Right, I think can go in there.
Yeah, everyone can go. That's crazy.
It's got to find your house first. There it is. It's on the east side for anybody who's looking to join us.
See, the real key is to target her in your raid frames and just visit house. That way you teleport straight to her.
Oh, that's right. I forgot
Wait,
that was
what
a thing.
item land?
Oh, what?
I told you about this, Ro.
You did. You 100% did.
I 100% forgot about it also, but I did tell you about it.
This is the first time I've remembered to actually like do that. But it worked super well. I love this path.
Thank you. Some tables.
Oh.